Streaming solo games on DBD right now. Let's get the ball rolling. So I'm running a different build this time. I have Repressed Alliance and Blast Mine to affect generator progression and protect generators. And then I have Deliverance and Borrowed Time. I'm not running Exhaustion perk. Normally I do. But with this high MMR and the fact that I get Ash and Silver and Bronze survivors when I'm literally Iridescent 1 with my MMR, it just doesn't make sense. But, you know, that's how this game is. Now, this game just doesn't make sense anymore. They completely fucked it up. Pardon my language. Like, worse than it has been in the past. No problem. We'll do that. Now the thing is, it's a great build and it works if I'm not playing against Pinhead. Pinhead was created, I feel like he was solely created to combat the Swift more than any other killer in the past. And he's a pay-to-win killer, like hands down. If you can't get a 4K with him, you just need to give up. Or just go back to the very beginning and start off with Trapper and then start working from there, because if you can't win with Pinhead, you just suck at this game. I literally just had a game I wasn't streaming, I should have, but it just shows how stupid the survivors are with the MMR. The ones that they allowed into the same lobby as you, it just doesn't make sense. And then how piss poor the killer actually is. I ran that Pinhead without an exhaustion perk for 3 generator time. And it was because I had picked up the box and he was following me around and I couldn't solve the puzzle box because the survivors kept going down so quickly, and he had the add-ons that makes it longer to solve the puzzle box. So even if you wait for him to down a survivor and pick him up, there's a good chance he'll hook him and teleport to you anyways in the middle of you trying to fix it. So I just grabbed his box and started running with it. But there were 3 other survivors on the map, and not a single one of them went for the box the entire game. It was just me. How does that even make sense at the high MMR? I'm an Iridescent 1. I should not be playing with pleb survivors. There's a whole reason why I literally pushed myself to get to Iridescent 1 fast. Like, but it just doesn't matter. This game just, they fucked it up again. So, let's see who I'm going against. And I know it's not a Pinhead, obviously, which is a relief. But if it is, I'll show you the selfless sacrifice that you have to make in order to allow the other 3 players on your team to perform decently. And it's not even a guarantee that they'll perform decently when you do what I'm going to do against the Pinhead I go against. Doesn't matter. Like, this MMR is a fucking joke. We need to bring back the other system. I may have gotten selfish survivors in the past, but at least they would go out of their way to do objectives when they knew it meant the game. Like, what's up, native? Oh yeah, I knew you were there. I just wanted to finish my spiel on how broken this game is because they can't seem to fix simple matchmaking statistics. It's really easy. How many protection hits does a survivor take, you know? How many generators do they get done? How many times do they touch a generator? How long do they go without touching a generator? Those are things that should be considered with the MMR. How many times have they saved a survivor from the hook successfully? Like, these are all simplistic things that should be a part of the matchmaking system, but they're not for whatever reason. Oh yeah, I remember, because the actual guy who made this game doesn't even know how to play it himself. He made the game because he wanted to make a good game, and he did. But he can't actually play it himself. He gets dusted every time he tries. Which I think is pretty funny, honestly. Oh, well, okay. No deliverance play for me there. And there you go. A survivor that didn't have borrowed time saved a survivor from the hook. Didn't need a hit for him. And that survivor went down again. And I think they're slugging that one. So let me go see if I can't get him up off the ground. Oh, nope, never mind. Well, at least I can be close by for a hook save. Deliverance. And again, this right here is literally why I am so confused about this game. Are you watching my stream, killer? Come on! Come on, don't tunnel! Go ahead and heal up real quick. I can see I'm gonna actually have to body block this killer to literally make a hook save and keep her from tunneling. Ah, okay, you got me on that one. Nope. Oh God, what the hell? What? Why couldn't I run through the door? What the hell just happened? Nope. Oh, you're such a pussy. This is literally like an Ash survivor. I mean, killer main. If this is a gold or an iridescent killer, they literally only got it by abusing the tunnel feature in this game. How cute. bits! Ah! I got caught on a desk. Now you're gonna wait it out like you think I have D-strike. Yeah, that's cute. Yep, figures they had no head. Typical. And this is a killer that I have to play against. A camping, tunneling piece of crap with iron grasp and no head. Like, really? Like, they're not even good. And look at the one survivor out there. Literally just waited the entire time until everybody got caught and hooked. Could have came and helped a long time ago, but no, of course not. Instead, they're gonna go looking for Noed on this map, or leave me to die on hook, when I literally saved their ass. This is the MMR. This is what Dead by Daylight thinks is fair. I think it's funny because, like, you used to be able to slam the pallet when you were, like, halfway through it, but now you have to be all the way on the other side before it'll even give you the command prompt. If it wasn't for that, he wouldn't have downed me, even with me getting caught on the corner. And look, exactly what I said he was, an Ash. He was an Ash killer. I had an Ash killer. He's not good. He just beats on silvers and bronzes and thinks he's good. Okay, so now we're going to run another one. And I'm going to try not to get caught on the corner of a desk while I'm looping the killer. And those were basic loops too. I could have been dropped the pallet and left and gone somewhere else. Like, it just, oh my god, dude. And the bad part is, the better you do as a survivor, the harder your killer becomes, but the worse your survivors become. Because it wants to put you in a lobby where it thinks that you'll be able to do everything, while the randoms on your team literally do nothing the entire time, except for get downed and caught. Yeah, they got the generators done because I sat there and baited the killer the entire game and just made him stare at me at a pallet. Like, but you're literally going to sit there and tell me that this is balanced. That this is your way of balancing survivors in a lobby. You can have it. I wish they had a casual play where I didn't have to worry about rank, and then I could count on my survivors to be retards, or selfish, or inexperienced. Like, I don't understand why they didn't come out with a casual play for this game. If they're gonna make it like this, where your MMR is so botched you end up with Ash killers and silver survivors, like, don't make no sense. Now this combo works beautifully though, the Blast Run and the Repressed Alliance. If I can actually get it off, if I can actually work on a generator for more than, 30 seconds without someone getting downed and camped and then farmed by a teammate because they don't have BT and they're retarded, like, to any survivor main out there who says I don't need BT to help my teammates, you're a fucking idiot. You literally, like, you can go online and you can watch some of the top tier killers stream and they will camp and tunnel. That doesn't make them a top tier killer in my opinion. But they'll do it themselves. And if they're doing it, then why the hell wouldn't you run BT anyways? Because if top tier streamers are going to camp in tunnel to get a win, what they call a win, which I don't consider that a win, then why wouldn't you run BT? I've literally watched Ots Darva and Potato Legion camp survivors on the hook. Just for a 50 streak. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got 50 wins with this killer, but hey, don't worry about the fact that I tunneled and camped half of those games. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, nice. I'm telling you, man, when Back for Blood drops, and when I get Alien Fireteam Elite, I'll have 2 other multiplayer co-op games I can actually have a lot of fun with and play. And I'm probably either going to drop DBD completely from my library, or I'm going to keep it and only play it, like, you know, when I have a squad to play it with. Excuse me, and I'm in the mood. Like, at its core, it's fundamentally a great game. But because the creators and the developers don't know what they're doing, obviously, and they still haven't figured it out after 3 years of this game being active and, you know, on multiple consoles and all that other stuff, like, it's just pathetic. Oh, it's a Michael. I thought that was him. Come on, Mikey. Let's do this bait and switch. Just want you to know you're never gonna catch me. I'm not stupid. And I'm not gonna let you stalk me for free. Oh, there he is. Wow. That's even more hilarious. Yeah, if you camp with a doctor or a wraith, you're pathetic. Like, even more than any of the other killers. Well, let me do this. There we go. Now he can only stalk me from one side. See what I'm talking about? I didn't even have an exhaustion perk, and I literally just juked that killer in the beginning of the game. Like, he couldn't even stalk me. But this survivor literally goes down within like 10 seconds of being chased by a tier 2 Michael. Not a tier 3, a tier 2. No stalky for you, camping bitch. Like, the reason why I'm so hard on these killers for camping and tunneling is I mained Wraith way back before he got buffed, way back before any of the killers got buffed, and I was a rank 1 Wraith, and I never, ever had to tunnel or camp. Like, even if I didn't kill every survivor, I still got, at the very least, 2 every single game. And that's, like, on the bottom scale. And I would still pip. But you know what's funny is these killer mains are just as retarded as some of these survivor mains. Like, they gripe and gripe and gripe, the game's too hard, blah, 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 blah. But all they literally do is just proxy camp the hook the entire time. And then they make the game easier for killers like that to continue to do what they do. And it has been a song and dance literally since this game has come out. I haven't been playing as long as some of the other people who've been playing that I know off the top of my head. And they said you used to be able to shotgun exhaustion perks with survivors. And that's really broken, honestly. Like, they fixed that. But the one thing that they didn't fix was these killers and their garbage personalities. Because you can't fix a personality. I'm getting distance. Going for middle building. Shibbles and bits. I got caught on that. Great. Oh. Eat that pallet, boy. Watch this. Totally just lost him there. Yeah, he stalked me for a little bit, but again, it is not hard to lose these killers at all. I barely have to try. He probably has one of those add-ons. Not gonna run because he's probably real close to tier 3. He stalked me a little bit during that last chase. Now watch, this Michael's gonna have Bitter Murmur, Noed, maybe Deerstalker, or he might just be a straight up Michael with all Michael's perks, because this game decides to give me killers that for some reason don't even have access to half the perks in the game. And that makes a lot of sense too. Oh, I found Hatch. So this is how I'm gonna play this out. I'm gonna bait the shit out of him for the rest of the match. That shouldn't have happened, but okay. Yeah, you definitely don't have nurses. He's not good. He literally got 3 hooks this whole game. And I have to play against him. Let's see if he slugs that guy. Oh, they took the hatch. Oh yeah, that one person did have a key. And I'm gonna wait. You're not gonna get me with Blood Warden. Come on, hook him. Now, old me would have gone all the way across the map to save that guy. No, I'm not gonna do it. Because you wouldn't do it for me. That's literally how these survivors are. They're that stupid or that selfish. And I'm not gonna sit there and risk dying for someone who literally I didn't even see except for one time. And this is a silver 1. I had 3 iridescent 1s and a gold 4, and we got a silver 1. Does that make sense? No. Not at all. And look. He actually got off. Because the other survivor was nearby. So they escaped by a hatch, by a key. This killer was pathetic, honestly. Stupid.
I'm fucking bored, man.
I break their ankles if they actually commit to chasing me. Like, I make sure that I break their ankles. But yeah. I can't even run Repressed Alliance and Blast Mine. Like, I can't even use it because they don't even go for the generators. These killers literally just camp hooks. There's no point in bringing the perks. It's literally been every single killer I've had, like, for like 3 days straight, 4 days straight. Yeah. So I'm gonna run Adrenaline and Soul Guard, and I'll tell you why. Most of these killers have Hex perks. Like a 75% of them run a Hex perk. So I'll be able to get up whenever I want if they slug me, which they probably won't, but if they do, I'll be able to get up whenever I want. Then I have Adrenaline for the hatch, because I almost always make it to end game, even if the killer chases me the whole game. And I'm going to bring Left Behind instead of Deliverance. So that way I know I can count on finding the hatch. Now if the killer closes the hatch early, I'm going to have a key. Say what you want about this build, but this is the solo build. You run D-Strike, run Deliverance, sure, that helps out in a solo game. But if you're like me and you don't get caught very easily, then what else can your teammates do after the first 3 gens pop? They have to try to come and save you. If they don't, they know they're not going to make it out. Yeah, that's the shit I do sometimes. Now, sometimes the MMR does work, but it's only very rare. It's very rare that it actually works. That's Jill. I run her when I have a team, because she doesn't have all of the perks unlocked that I want on her. But she does have a lot of good ones. So let's see what happens with this. Will they be a pay-to-win pinhead and literally just have the game handed to them? Yeah, Nemabitch is also a big problem too. I didn't mention him, but I'm talking to my friend Native in the party chat right now, and she pointed him out. And I do have to say, Nemesis is also a pay-to-win killer. The zombies, like, they got buffed, so they do way more than they already did, which they already blocked doorways while you were being chased by a killer, and you couldn't tell they were there because you can't hear them well enough before you're right on top of them half the time. Or they just come up and smack you in the middle of a chase. Like when you're trying to loot a pallet, they just come out of nowhere and start chasing you in the middle of the killer chasing you. I don't think that's fair. I think the zombies should try to avoid Nemesis, just like in the game, just like in all of the Resident Evil like series. They should try to avoid him. If you're gonna make them this, unbalanced. They even react to discordance. William Birkin wasn't. Yeah, that was the one from Resident Evil 2. Yeah, the doctor. Yeah, he was strong. They should have made him the killer. Yeah, you're right. Like, I mean, I love Nemesis, don't get me wrong, and I totally went and got the DLC just to have all three of the characters, Jill, Leon, and Nemesis. Like, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, so I love the addition to the game, but I just can't stand the simple fact that they made it so that the killer... Oh, it's a spirit. Okay, she's downstairs. So if you're paying attention, I could hear her phasing from one side of the map to the other. So she has the add-on where it makes it sound like she's phasing nearby you, no matter what she does. Again, that's a high MMR trait, to actually know what a perk is before you even experience it. Like, that's a high MMR trait to have. Most likely, she's gonna come to my gen. I'm gonna hide. I'm coming. Don't do this to yourself. Don't do it. Please don't commit suicide. I can't see her, so she's phasing. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna heal you right here. Okay, I'll join up on you after this game's over. I just have to start my broadcast over. Yeah. She's gonna have a hard time getting here. We should be good. Okay, never mind. Oh, she's upstairs. I'm good. So now I'm getting killers that actually protect generators and rotate and do stuff that good killers do. I'm not going to say now I'm getting them. I'm going to say this game I got one. But she still tunneled that survivor. This guy's a newbie, by the way. This Dwight. He's either a newbie or he's just inexperienced. Ooh, I barely made that skill check smoking a cigarette. I went to ash it. You know, you get skill checks at like the worst time, you know. Alright, let's try to find a generator. Okay, she's down there. So she's gonna be phasing. Oh, yep, she was chasing somebody. I have 2 Dwights. And these Dwights are useful. Holy crap. I don't have any complaints. Just appreciate what you got. Alright, she's coming. That's definitely a barbecue.
Nigga I used to know back in fucking high school. Now fucking pedo. I'm gonna beat his ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck him up.
Oh, she's coming. Oh, she's close. She downstairs? Yeah, she is. Why would you go there? That's got to be where your hex is. Nobody's there to chase, so her hex is nearby. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Alright. See, this is another top tier survivor trait. Know where the killer goes, and you know where to expect their stuff. She had no reason to be over here. The other 2 survivors were on the gen upstairs, or they were being chased around. Like, she came here because she wanted to be here. Boom. Goodbye. Hex is gone. Now she can't depend on that. And she's on him, so I'm in the clear to go work on another generator. And look, I found one. Let's go! Ooh. Supposed to be a great skill check there. I failed that one. There she comes. See? Didn't use a single pallet. All I did was literally just run in a circle. Where is she? She's phasing. Mm-hmm. Okay. We need one more generator done and then we can all get out by hatch. I have a feeling this killer is going to be running Ranker, but I don't know, they might have just got lucky and got their obsession out the way early. I would have left them. I'm pretty sure they wasted Ranker. Because they were all over the obsession. Like every time a generator popped. Now I can literally just find hatch and escape. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh. Oh, crap. That was smart of her, honestly. And you can tell that this is a rookie spirit because when she phased, she thought I was going to be at the pallet again. See, all you gotta do is not panic. She's looking for me. She really wants me bad because she hasn't been able to catch me yet. I have to find this hatch. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, almost. Almost. And this is why I bring Left Behind. I'm literally looking for this hatch. I've been looking for this hatch for a while now, with her trying to chase me off and on. And I still haven't found it. And just so you know, you can't do 2 generators in a hatch spawn with 2 people left. It has to be the number of survivors plus 1. So for all 4 survivors, obviously you have to have 5. 3 survivors, you have to have 4. 2, you have to have 3. And here's hatch. I want to wait for the Dwight. Come on, Dwight. Bring your butt. Only because I feel bad for this Dwight, and I know that, like, I know that he's not going to get out if I leave him. I'm trying to find him so that way I can get to the hatch again. And the hatch was nearby a god loop, and that's how I'm going to remember where it was. Okay, I think this Dwight is actually trying to wait me out, believe it or not. I think he's trying to wait me out so that way he doesn't get caught. If he was running around looking for the hatch or trying to come to me... Oh, no, he's on the gen. There we go. Come on, Dwighty boy. Okay. This could hurt me. Pre-drop the pallet. I'm out. Dwight didn't stay with me. Sorry about your luck. Let's see what he does. Like I said, I felt bad leaving him, but he just wasn't staying with me. We could have both got out together. The hatch will reopen for him, though. Oh, it's right there, too. He went right by it. Feels bad. Hey, what's up, Tony? Not much. Just streaming. I just dusted this spirit off so badly. Like, she only got one hit on me the whole game, and it was at the very end. Like, as she was trying to chase me. Oh, he's going for it. Come on, Dwight, you can do it. He'll have just barely enough time. You got this, Dwight. I believe. Come on, random name guy who I can't express. Like, I don't know how to say your name. You can do it. You can do it. Get out, Dwight. No! He was so close. Poor Dwight. I'm gonna give him a thumbs up. He didn't give up. I was excited for him. What's up?
I just found out a nigga I used to hang with back in high school. What? Nigga's pedophile, bro. They just post all his information on the internet, and then someone else I know just sent it to me.
See, you can spend half your life around somebody and not know what they're really capable of or what they're doing.
Let me ever see him again. You like touching little kids? I'm gonna fuck your shit up. Come near me once, even if you notice me on the street, say something, I'm gonna deck your.
Who's on? Okay, it's Native and Tony. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna stop this stream and start doing a Swift stream. Thanks for watching.